Mhm. I love it. I love it. I did it again. Can I do that? I'm not sure what the attribution should be there. That TV show. The little guy. Um, yeah, so let's see if I can recreate the intro to this recording. Nope, gone. Except for saying that my vision is my joy, my work is my fun, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So let's have some fun. What shall we talk about? We've talked about many potential business plans, any of which we could do, but will probably be on the back burners till we get some more cool stuff going. I want to get into games fairly quickly, but not right off the bat. But we can kind of get right off the bat because there are some of these YouTube videos that people are kind enough to provide that you learn how to program like in Solidity or JavaScript. And by the end of it, you should have created a Web3 game, a DApp. So go to it, interns, and luxuriate in the fact that you're already creating value. You're already making assets for the company. And from there, we can use it as skeleton code and boilerplates to do more such projects. So actually, we probably could get our first few Web3 games pretty quickly. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. Every one of us should spend a significant amount of time looking at the markets. And now, when it comes to NFTs, it's something wholly other than the fungible tokens. And people are doing it. Entrepreneurs are doing it right now, and millions are being made left and right. Well, in our products, we want to be aware of who's being successful and what they're doing and asking, should we do something like that? Kind of a copycat, or at least a source of inspiration. Or better yet, how's the market doing? Where's the money at? What's the sweet spots? And so there's hundreds and hundreds of these companies out there already, right now, today, this instance. Go to OpenSea, Coinbase, any Rarible. Just go to Google and say NFT marketplace, and you'll get like a top 10 list and stuff like that. So we should be on all of them and aware of what's being listed on them. And again, like I said, do should we, could we, would we, or whatever? Do we want to do something like that? Not to necessarily plagiarize, certainly not to steal, maybe even to partner with. I don't know. You'll have to tell me. Our working partners will have to go out there and come back with suggestions. See, that's part of the synergy of this company too. Now, there really isn't anything anywhere in it that one person's. We're decentralized too. The company's decentralized as well as exploiting the innovation of decentralization. So no one person. Okay, say I die right now. So what? If I've done my work, you guys are already working it and can do without me. Oh, in memoriam. He used to always say, I don't know, laugh out loud. Yeah, he was quite a character. Cool, I like that. But I tell you, I don't intend to be much involved with this plane, this dimension, this world when I leave it this time. I think I've had enough. We won't get into that. That's metaphysics stuff. Another 50-year background thing. So, yeah, we're about compassion. and people first. We deal with technology and machines, but it's always people first. You know, I'm in a constant state of excitement. See, don't I look excited? Look how excited I am. Man, it's not easy. In fact, it's especially not easy because it could kill me. Won't get into that. Let's get into something fun and enjoyable. So games, yeah, with actually the first thing we're tackling is collections. I've also got 50 years background in being a collector. So I understand collectors. So that's what Unicorn Mint is doing right now this year. We're making collections that collectors will want to wait for it, collect. We can do that, the money will pour in. But then I want to start publishing like comic strips and comic books and start developing our character franchises. And then we can get to games. But I really want to be in games. See, I'm always working but it's intellectual property. So to help you understand that, I consider playing my favorite games work, and I do. It's kind of my go-to when I need to let go of some stress or calm down or whatever. But it's still work because I learn lessons from almost everything. Actually, I learn lessons from everything. But as a systems developer, I always leave a miscellaneous other or some kind of part of it that's for unaccountable things that might happen, unforeseeums. I was gonna put some lotion on my face so I stop embarrassing myself by scritching and scratching and doing all kinds of odious things that socially are unacceptable. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about because I think about okay, there's an August release of the Yellow Kid collection, the latest Yellow Kid collection. But how I've gone through the monetization and asset management and how to go about it and the always need to remember scarcity. If we can get it, we want to go with scarcity. Um so the August 2024 product release, okay, let's go back to say Prime Comics number 6. We have minted 1,000 of them. In August, we'll release 200, 300 of them. And then maybe have a scheduled plan of the next month we release another 200 and so on until they're gone, except for there's a reserved part of the run which is intended for things like airdrops, various customer loyalty rewards, payment to ourselves. Um, yeah, sure, payment to supported whoever, whatever. We support the mothers. I'll start talking about that a little more. I'm trying not to get too deep and scare people. But I insist we support mothers. What form does that take? Well, again, it could be many forms, but I would open up to being like I mean, we're for profit, but that doesn't mean we won't start up a nonprofit foundation, which we support heavily. Right? So say we have that foundation. That foundation very well could have programs to offer grants to mothers that need support. Sorry, guys, males will have to come work for the company. Um, it's inconceivable to me that we could throw so much support towards mothers that the job is done, so to speak. I love women. Women are, I used to plant trees with women. A lot of my respect for women comes from going across and up and down those mountainsides with, well, Marmot was co-ed. There were probably at least as many women as men in the company. So that's where I initially got just an intense respect for women. They really can beat men in most things. Anyhow, with that said, let's take a break and come back fresh. Come back fresh. Yes. We want to use that. I mean, I'm not into vacations or even breaks. I typically, like when I worked at Tektronix, I didn't take breaks. Even during lunch, I was working. It might be working on trouble, thinking out what I was working on. But yeah, like at Tektronix, the day would be over before the help desk. The day would be over before I was done for the day. Be like 5 o'clock. Oh man, already? I guess I'll have to do this stuff tomorrow. That's how I roll. How about you?